Not the pledge.
Seeing none, let's move to the discussion information items, reports from administration. Dave?
Well, I'm sure Pam would like to have given some comments on the end of the year. Graduation on the 3rd, we think, was very successful, and we sent 342 graduates out in the world, and hope that their time here stands them well as they make this next phase in their lives. For me, it's been a pleasure to serve the district. I've indicated that coming out of retirement once again, for the last time, I might say, that this has been really a community service project for me. This is my community, and I have grandkids coming up, and so I just hope that they're able to have the same quality experience that our graduates this year have had, and hopefully graduates in the future. So thank you very much. The FOIA requests, back when we were doing the superintendent search, we had a request from the Suburban Life for information regarding that. Not all of the information was providable. We need to inform the state's attorney of this request, what it is that we were unable to provide. The state's attorney recently contacted us. I followed up with Suburban Life, and they withdrew their request for that FOIA, which was filed back in, I believe, January. The second FOIA request, we're in the process of responding to it. It's from the Chicago Tribune, and it is with regard to the superintendent's salaries and leaving the district and any potential costs. I'll have that complete FOIA response at the next board meeting.
Okay. All right, now we come to the portion of our meeting for visitors' comments. So I'll start over there. Anybody on this side want to talk? Seeing none, how about on this side? Anybody want to talk? Anybody else?
Somebody
on the
Oh,
left.
come on up. I'm sorry, come on up, sir. Please have a seat, state your name and address.
My name is Marvin Neely, and my address is 341 Madison, Calumet City, Illinois.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my son's Mickers Neely. He graduated with 342 graduates, and we had a residency issue, and we had a hearing on June the 6th under the advice of the Cook County Regional South Suburban Board of Education. They told me to come to this meeting and address the issue that I had because my wife, Deborah Russell Neely, should have gotten notice from the hearing officer of the findings of what happened in the hearing within 5 days, and she should have got it registered mail with the receipt returned. That didn't happen. She did not get the mail within the 5-day notice, and she also did not have time to respond to the hearing officer's findings. She just today faxed the results that the answer that we had to the residency and the hearing officer's findings, and she faxed them to the attorney today to look at, our attorney to look at. And, you know, we feel that in the rush to judgment, we don't want this esteemed board to violate Illinois school code. So the regional office asked me to come and express my grievance here about the due process violation and let you guys know just what happened, because we didn't get the notification within the 5 days to give us time to respond, to prepare a response. I got it at my house because my son does not live with me and we have separate addresses. I got it and I responded June the 10th. The hearing was June the 6th, and this is we found out that it was new information that was put into the report that had not been addressed during the hearing, which is also, according to the hearing officer, was also another violation that we had. And we didn't have a chance to respond to it at the hearing, but I did respond to it in my response to the board when I typed it up. So we just want to let you know, to rush to judgment, we don't want this board to violate any school codes and tarnish their reputation.
Thank you, sir. I will note that I believe your wife did provide me with your report today, and I will share that with the board in closed session. Thank you.
Anybody else wants to speak? All right, seeing none. Larry, you want to speak? All right.
Hi, Larry Herbst. Just wanted to address a couple of outgoing administrators who, we can see your feet shuffling, by the way, so you're not fooling any of us as you're nervously anticipating the end of the meeting here. First of all, Mr. Business Manager, thank you so much. You came to us right, you knew what you're walking into when you joined the district. We were just starting the construction project, so you knew you were going to have a little double duty there. I don't think you anticipated what that one little Fund 60 was going to anticipate, the growing monster and amount of work that you had to put in with our core member meetings and so forth, endlessly, seemed like daily that we were having. So I just want to acknowledge you with a job well done on your double duty as business manager and controller for the project. Both your endeavors have been very successful here, and just congratulations very much, and I hope, wish the best for you up at York and Elmhurst. And Dave, what can I say? Thank you so much, sir. You were exactly what we needed at the time we needed it the most. You stepped forward, although we blatantly lied to you and told you it was going to be a one-year deal of service here. You agreed with us. We had greater needs and so forth, and so just thank you so much. You've been exactly what we needed. We've had a long history of superintendents that came along and did just what we needed, from Chuck to Jack to you and down to Kevin. I think the district's done a good job over the last 20 years of bringing in the right man at the right time, and you certainly filled the bill for the 2 years of service yourself. Thank you so much for your service, and again, thank you so much.
Well, thanks, Larry.
All right.
And, you know, Jim Collins has this book, Good to Great. I always knew that RB was a good school. Having been here for the last 2 years, it is a phenomenal school. And, you know, the faculty, outstanding. I just shared with the board some of the letters from parents following graduation. And one in particular was from the parent of a student that was perhaps a little more challenging than some others. And her comment was that RB truly is a school where kids do not fall through the cracks. And I'm going to share that with all of the faculty members that were so identified in that letter. But it truly is, you know, through our North Central review, through some of the work that we've done with Loyola and the PBIS discipline system and so forth. Loyola reported more than once that in their reviews with kids, every kid that they talked to, fairly large sampling, every kid that they talked to, there was somebody, an adult in the school that they could go to if they needed help with an issue. It was unparalleled in their experience with you know, many high schools throughout the area. So having been on the outside looking in, and now having been for more than 2 years on the inside, this is just a phenomenal school. And as a community, we have to get together and make sure that we're able to continue that great record. So, thanks.
Okay.